Namaste viewers, welcome to my channel Vedic Ancient Science. Today I'm going to predict for Capricorn ascendant as per Vedic Astrology for the month of November 2023. Before you watch this video, I want you to know what's your ascendant sign, not your moon sign, not your Rashi, it's Lagna, it's ascendant sign. If it's Capricorn, then you can watch this video, okay? And if you know your chart, the planetary positions of your natal chart, then it would be excellent. This video is divided into two parts. First part is explanation of planetary positions in transit, okay? And the latter part would be, I'll be giving some important dates to be careful for money, for love, and etc. So if you want to, if you're not interested in planetary positions and what all events can happen, things like that, then you can skip this part and you can move on to the second part, where I'll be giving you the important dates. Okay. So in the month of November, major changes are happening. After 30th of October, Rahu is moving towards your third house and Ketu is moving towards your ninth house. Rahu in third house, it is considered to be exalted position of Rahu. Some say Rahu is exalted in second house, some say Rahu is exalted in third house. But what I feel is Rahu, wherever Rahu is a malefic planet, okay, wherever he sits, he tends to generate more and more desires towards that house, okay? And wherever Ketu sits, it tends to detach from that aspect of those houses. For example, Rahu in third house. Third house is your communication. Third house is relocation, moving from where you stay to another house. Third house is of activities, skills. For example, going to gym, okay? Activities with your hands, skills, okay? Third house is your younger siblings, okay? Third house is of short travels. For example, if you're working somewhere, for example, it's like 10 minutes drive from your house. What happens when Rahu comes here? Your people from your office would say that your work location will change and maybe you have to drive like 1 hour to reach your workplace. That's short travel. That'll happen on daily basis, okay? Or probably you will have to travel a lot. Short travels, like one intercities travel, which will take like 1 hour, 2 hours, coming and going like 2 hours. That kind of things can happen. Rahu is planet of foreign lands. Rahu is planet of desires. Okay, Rahu is a planet of chaos. So what I can see here for sure, if you have younger siblings, that'll create disturbance in your relationship with your younger siblings. Okay? It's going to create communication problems, chaotic communication. Maybe you will like break up with your siblings. Relationship problems with your siblings. Traveling, short travels, like every day or like in a week or fortnight, you'll be traveling. That'll increase. Communication problem, chaos in communication. Desires to communicate, that will increase. You would want to communicate with people. maybe good for YouTubers. The desire will come, but the promise of getting success is in your natal chart. The desire will be there, that you want to communicate. You will generate that desire to communicate with the people. That thing will come. 18 months, okay? Rahu transits every house 18 months. For next 18 months, this desire will come. Relocation, as I told you, Rahu is a planet of foreign lands. So you may move your place. You may change your look where you live. On the other hand, the Ketu will be in your ninth house. Ninth house is of your guru. Ninth house is of your teachings of your father. It is related to your father. Eighth house is house of religion. So for next 18 months, you will be like less religious. If you are religious, then you'll be like less inclined towards religious activities. Ninth house is about long-term travel. So there could be cutting off from long-term travel temporarily. There could be cutting off from inclination towards your guru. Maybe disrespect that can happen with your guru. Ninth house is also a house of your education. That may, if you're pursuing some kind of education, higher educations, that there may be some problem with your education that you have to stop it. Okay, so these are the major aspects, major things, major events can happen because of the shift of Rahu in your third house and Ketu in your ninth house. Okay, ninth house is also about your luck factor. The luck factor will be gone. There will be no luck factor. Okay, many things can happen. Also, it depends on what all planets are there in your natal chart. Rahu going over moon, troublesome. Ketu going over your Saturn, change of jobs, maybe cutting off from your job, jobless. Ketu over your natal moon, depression. There are many other events that can happen, okay, because of your natal planets in these houses. So you have to know your, if you are not into Vedic astrology, if you know nothing about Vedic astrology, then it's better to get help. If you're really in trouble, like you're going through any kind of depression, problems in career, problems in your life, your wife, Ketu Venus, problem with wife, Saturn looking at your natal Venus, problem with wife, problem with money, Ketu looking at your natal Venus, problem with money will come. So you can approach any renowned astrologers to know basic things. Don't have to get into it. At least get to know till when it can happen, to how long. What I can see is major planets, they are moving right now. Okay, in the month of April also, Jupiter will be moving its house. So things are moving. Okay, it's not kind of stagnant. Only the thing is Saturn will be stagnant. I mean, like 2025. So at the most, what you can expect is till 2025, you'll be like stagnant. Because, for example, Rahu is moving over your Ketu. It'll cut off your job. If you do not have your moon placed, well placed, then you won't be able to take it. You will have to, you will leave the job. You'll put down the papers and you will leave the job. If you have business, cutting off your business, you will change your business. You're not taking it more. You're not able to take the stress anymore if your moon is not well placed. Okay, so Saturn in the second house, looking at your second house, obviously, second house is of accumulation of wealth. Wealth accumulation, growth of your wealth, your family, family lineage, mother, father, house of your food habits. Saturn makes your food habits like a raw kind of things. Maybe you're eating something raw. You're into diet, restriction. Saturn is restriction. Your food habits will be restricted. Maybe doctor will tell you that you have to stop eating this. Okay, Saturn is looking at your fourth house where Jupiter is placed. And the good thing is that Rahu has moved its position. Rahu was with Jupiter and Rahu has gone away from Jupiter. So Saturn and Jupiter, they are looking at your fourth house. Fourth house is your life, your happiness, your house, your mother, your native place. Okay, so your fourth house is highly active. Okay, for next April 2024, as long as Jupiter is there in this house, fourth house. But you have to check your fourth lord also where it is placed in your natal chart. Those houses will be highly active. Things related to those houses will be highly active. For example, fourth house is highly active, and your eighth house is highly active. Temporarily, in the month of October till 3rd of November, Venus is there in your eighth house. So if you're married and you're a male, so you have to be careful with your health of your wife because Saturn is looking at your Venus, natal Venus. Obviously, I'm telling you this, the transit Venus, but if you have natal Venus in your eighth house, for sure there's problem with your wife. But at the same time, money will come because when Saturn looks at Venus, money comes in. Okay, so as it's in the eighth house, Venus is in eighth house. So obviously money comes out of nowhere. You must have got call from somebody and asked for like, would you like to work? I'll give you this much money. Come over. This thing can happen out of nowhere. You were not expecting the money flow, but it came in. So Venus in the eighth house can give you this kind of money, unexpected income, when Saturn is looking at the Venus. But at the same time, it can create problem with your health of your spouse, female spouse. Okay, when Saturn looks at Mars, it may create a problem for your male spouse. All right. So if you have natal Mars and you are a female, then you may have problem with your husband. The health of your husband may deteriorate. So this thing can happen. Okay. So fourth house is highly active. Eighth house is highly active. Okay. Eighth house about chronic diseases. Eighth house is about secrecy. Eighth house is about you may get into astrology. You may dig deep until Saturn is there. Because Saturn is looking and Jupiter is also looking at your eighth house. So this yoga of temporary learning, getting into astrology, learning astrology, this is temporary. Unless if you have something like yoga to learn in your birth chart. If there is a promise that you'll be like getting into astrology, then definitely this event will trigger for lifetime. Okay. Then what I can see is your 11th house is also active. Has got activated because of change of place of Rahu. Rahu is looking at your 11th house with its 9th aspect. Saturn is also looking at your 9th house. So Saturn and Rahu creates desires. 11th house is house of desires, house of friends. So Saturn, the vision of Saturn, the aspect of Saturn in the 10th house was kind of restricted income. Okay, it's kind of restricting your income. But now Rahu is also looking. So at the same time, when Rahu is looking at your 11th house also, it'll create more desires. Like I want to earn this. I want to earn a lot of things. I want everything. Rahu will create that kind of feelings for you. But Saturn is slow moving planet. Saturn will create restrictions which will generate frustration towards your desires, towards your earnings, towards your gains. So that will create frustration for next 1.5 years, 18 months, for sure. Okay, which doesn't mean that you will not earn. If you are working condition, I hope your Saturn is not moving over your Ketu, or your Ketu is not moving on Saturn. Income will come for sure. There will be no problem unless Saturn is moving over your Ketu or Ketu moves over Saturn, because this position of transit will generally keep you off from your karmas, keep you off from your job. Okay, so Sun will be in your 10th house till 17th of November. Sun is a lord of your 8th house. So in transit, Sun is moving over your 10th house, which will give you name, fame, recognition at your workplace. 10th house is your workplace, 10th house is karma. Also, Mercury will be there till 6th. So Sun and Mercury, these two planets can give you name, fame, recognition for sure. Also, there is a Jupiter aspect from 4th house. So at your workplace, it will be like really good, auspicious, I would say, auspicious time. Sun is a karka of 10th house. It's authority. You'll get to know your authorities. You'll have good connection with them. But there is a problem here. There's Mars in the 10th house, which will give you force, which will give you passion towards your work. But at the same time, you have to be careful about your relationship with your colleagues, ego issues, fights, conflicts. You have to be careful with that. And after 17th of November, Sun, Mars, Mercury will be in your 11th house. 11th house is about your older siblings, elder siblings. It's about your gains, any kind of gains, friend circle, organization. So obviously there will be a lot of things happening regarding your 11th house, as Saturn and Rahu is also aspecting that house. Okay, you may get connected to bigger organizations, bigger friend circle, because Mercury is also karka of friends, which is in the house of friends, and with the aspect of Rahu, definitely there'll be a lot of connections, a lot of communications, a lot of introductions with bigger people. Sun is karka of authority, so Sun in this house is like authority, big authority in big organizations. So a lot of good things are there. At the same time, there'll be like ups and downs. Good month, I would say. In general, good month. But I explained to you the condition about your work and your mental health, because if your moon is well placed, then everything is possible. Okay. Now I'm going to give you some important dates here to be careful. Unexpected losses, health issues, conflicts, stress, or unexpected gains, unexpected losses, unexpected stress also. So you have to be careful during first 3 days for your health conflicts at your workplace. Okay, from 1st till 3rd, be careful. From 6th till 8th, unexpected stress. I would say unexpected stress at your workplace. So what's the trick to get out of this? As I told you, it's unexpected. So Do not do anything. Just let it go. Let it happen. Okay, you don't stress it yourself, because as I told you, it's unexpected. The way it has come, the way it'll go, the same way it'll go. So you don't have to bother yourself. For example, if your boss tells you, I want this by tomorrow, try to do it by tomorrow. You don't stress yourself. Okay, don't kill yourself. You will realize this when, as your boss told you, I wanted this by tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, your boss is ill, or your boss has not shown up, or your boss tells you, oh, will you stop that work and do this work? This thing can, so why did you stress yourself at first place? You get it. You get my point here. And from 15th till 17th, you have to be careful of your health. Your health, your unexpected losses, unexpected expenses. I would say there could be some problem in your house, some problem with your elderly person in your house, health issues. So that's like unexpected losses, unexpected expenses. Maybe some due to some studies, maybe some issues with your boss. That's kind of, this is going to happen. This loss is going to happen. I hope it's not loss of your family member or something like that. And the end of the month, again, there could be communication problem. 28 till 30, that could create some major issues like conflicts within your friend circle because of communication issues. Also, health wise, be careful, or you may create some debts during these days. So be careful during these days, whatever days I told you. Now, the time to earn money is from 28th till 22nd. Good time if you're in business, if you're in working condition. 28th till 22nd. 13th till 15th, also excellent time. Excellent time to enjoy with your friends. 13th till 15th, excellent time. Good gains can come in. Good introductions to people can happen. You must enjoy this time with your friends. 28th till 22nd, excellent time for earnings, accumulation of wealth. But this time you'll be kind of secluded. You may feel a little bit secluded during this time, 28th till 22nd. At your work, I would say at your work, from 11th till 13th, excellent time. And from 3rd till 6th, if you have any contract to sign, this thing can happen. Good things can happen in your work or business or partnership. 11th till 13th, if you're in the job, excellent time. And for love, I would say, 28th till 24, 22nd till 24, 22nd till 24. All right. So this is all about it for Capricorn Ascendant as per Vedic Astrology for the month of November 2023. I hope you have liked this video, and if you are liking my videos, then do subscribe to my channel and do share it with your friends, your loved ones, your family. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and namaste.